A word of warning, Mr. ABC. Keep out of my way if the article isn't published.
Have you seen this? Old man Strauss bent on devouring his own son?
Yes, I've seen it. Scurrilous, indecent, obscene.
Who is this ABC?
Some hack, I imagine. Who knows?
Well, we must answer it. Any ideas?
I thought we should attack young Schani from a moral standpoint.
A moral standpoint? Good, good. What do you mean, a moral standpoint?
I thought something like, young Strauss reflects immorality of modern youth. Children bent on destroying parents. Authority questioned, standards debased, etc., etc.
Excellent. I like it. Another winner for XYZ.
I aim to give satisfaction.
Unless you disperse immediately, you are under arrest. You are in breach of the peace. Please disperse. Go to your homes. Come on, break this up.
Will you please let us through? We're here to provide the music at the gravesite.
There is no music. Clear off and take your people with you. If there is any trouble, your orchestra will be officially disbanded. Is that understood?
Ignis grando nix glacies, spiritus potidarum, quaefatium
Read it.
I've read it.
A cynical dance on the grave of a young girl. Johann Strauss will stop at nothing provided he gets his name into the newspapers. Old Hirsch hasn't put money into this man for nothing. XYZ is a genius.
He can't be better than I am.
Can't he? Every word he writes hits the target. I wish I could say the same for you.
I find that really offensive, Mr. Levy.
I want these attacks answered.
If you think XYZ hits the target, he'd better get out of the way when I hurl my next dart. These attacks are made by well-established moral bankrupts. They ascribe their own immorality to the young. What was Johann Strauss Sr. doing while this poor girl was being buried?
He was arranging for a court ball so that a certain Austrian chancellor can learn further variations of the waltz. While the tears have not yet dried for this innocent victim, Strauss and his self-perpetuating masters arrange extravagant court balls.
It starts with a waltz, it ends in revolution.
Absolutely right. In France, it began with a carnival and ended, well, we all know how it ended.
Why do they say a certain Austrian chancellor? I am the only one, aren't I?
The army should be placed on full alert.
Oh, come now. The Viennese have no taste for revolution. They like to watch revolutions, not make them.
If I may say so, Excellency, that description would fit the Viennese of yesteryear. But those days, the quiet times are gone forever. The minorities pour into the city, which is bursting at the seams. The Viennese have changed.
Nonsense. With all due respect, the art of the politician is to know what ordinary people are thinking. I pride myself on being a political artist. This city is still ruled by the politics of wine, women, and song. The Viennese will stand for anything except boredom. See, the trouble is, when they get bored, they start talking politics, and that is a very bad thing. Boredom is the root of all evil. As long as they have waltzes to dance to, there will be no revolution in Vienna. Others may make revolutions. You, O fortunate Austria, dance. I want to see Johann Strauss as soon as possible. The older one, the imperial music director, and his man of business, Mr. His man of business. Gentlemen, I beg you to remain calm. All will be well.
Relax. You'll enjoy it. He's absolutely charming.
Strauss, this rivalry must stop. I take it you read the newspapers? This warfare between father and son is dangerous, disgraceful, and worst of all, undignified. I've had enough of it, and it must stop.
I'm sorry that Your Excellency has been disturbed in this matter.
Not only I, sir. The whole of Vienna is disturbed, and that's my point. Stir up rivalries and you stir up passion. And passion is one of the besetting sins of mankind. Now, what do you propose to do?
If I may say so, Excellency, music is exactly like politics.
I didn't know you were a philosopher, Mr.
Hirsch, Excellency, Karl Friedrich Hirsch. Well, sir, you know better than any man alive that wars, once begun, are difficult things to end. And in this case, neither party will negotiate, neither will surrender.
In my experience, Mr. Hirsch, if the combatants will not sue for peace, then a third power must intervene. In the present hostilities, that will be me. Unless this war stops, I will reluctantly ask you to resign.